calories. All right, for those of us who are recording, I'll count us down from 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can start. Okay, we're a nice, perfect rectangle now. It's a lovely thing. Let's start with some breathing, some meditation, so we can get in the zone. So find a sitting position that's comfortable for you, whether it's cross-legged or feet out in front of you. Let's take 3 centering breaths together. Let's start with breathing in through our noses, feeling our shoulders rise, maybe your belly expand. And then give me a nice long out breath. You can close your eyes here if you like. Okay, number 2, once again, let's lengthen the spine as you breathe in. Plug the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. And nice long out breath. Pay attention to how the air hits your lips. All right, last one together. Let's breathe in. And then on this nice long out breath, pretend like you're blowing out a birthday cake with 100 candles. Nice. So let's relax our whole body from top to bottom. So let's iron out any wrinkles you have in your forehead, down to your cheeks, your jaw. Don't clench your teeth. And then pay attention to how your neck holds up your head. Turn how it connects to your shoulders. All right, now let's breathe into our arms. On your next out breath, feel your shoulders sink down all the way through your elbows to your forearms. Whether your hands are on your knees or clasped in your lap. And back through our torso, down to our bellies. Just paying attention for a moment to how your stomach expands as you breathe. Then down to the lower half of our body. So pay attention to your touch points of where your bottom touches your mat, and where your shins touch your feet if you're sitting cross-legged, and then where your feet touch your mat. And then we're just going to sit here and pay attention to the breath. And whatever happens here, you're thinking about something other than just the present moment, sitting here, breathing. I want you to come back to your breath and pay attention to where it feels strongest for you. Whether that's where your air hits your nostrils, where it hits your lips on the out breath. Okay, in this last little bit, I want you to think about nothing at all. We should be feeling pretty calm, pretty relaxed. Just sit and chill and coast. And you hear the singing bowl being played, you can open up your eyes. Just continue to breathe for a moment. Okay, hop off my block here. So let's start with a spinal stretch. So let's take the right palm and place it on your left knee. You can plant the left palm behind you as you turn counterclockwise. Turn the chin into your shoulder and look behind you. And every time you breathe out, so you can twist and push yourself a little bit further. Really pay attention to how your spine feels. And as you breathe out here, let's unwind, come back to neutral. Let's get the other side. So right palm is on the floor, left palm is pressing into your wrist, into your knee. And then give me one last push. Come back to center, and then we'll get our side. So let's bring the arms up into the air. We're gonna start on our left side. So plant that left palm on your mat, then reach over your head with the right arm and reach for the upper left-hand corner of the room. Okay, keep that right sit bone planted and continue to reach. Feel the stretch all the way down your side to your hip. Maybe come down to your elbow on the left side. And then let's lift the left arm back up to the top as we drop our right hand down. Left arm reaches up. And just like every pose we hold, every time we breathe out, reach a little bit further. Pay attention to how that stretch feels. And let's bring the right arm back up. And then the hands come down heart center, and then we'll get the inner thighs. So soles of the feet in front of you. Okay, we're coming to cobbler pose. Bring the heels in as close as you can to your soft tissue. And as you lean forward, hinge your hips, let the knees come down to the mat. You can grab your feet if you'd like. Maybe open them up like you're reading a book. The important part here is letting the knees come down. Feel the inner thighs. Okay, I want to take it to stage 2. Let's take a deep breath in. And then round out your back and reach forward in front of you. Maybe slide the fingers on the ground or crawl if that feels good. Getting a little bit deeper with the thighs. And then we can sit up and bring the knees back to center. And then we're going to stand up and get our hamstrings. So find a nice wide stance. So come lengthwise with your mat. Toes are facing forward. And then let's bring the arms up. And then swan dive forward for me. Nice and gentle. Come all the way down as far as you can. You can either put your palms on the floor and push yourself through, or you let your arms dangle, whatever's comfortable. But keep the knees locked out. Feel the hamstrings as begin to stretch. Okay, you can either stay here or take it to stage 2. So clasp your fingers behind you and then reach the arms up towards the ceiling or towards the front of the room. Adding in some shoulders. Continue to breathe. Okay, regardless of which position you're in, let's plant the left palm on the floor right in front of your face. And then rotate the right, I'm sorry, left palm on the floor, right fingertips are reaching for the ceiling. Clearly my coffee's not hitting yet. Regardless, open up that right shoulder, turn the chin up towards the ceiling as well. All right, and then bring that right palm back down to the ground and then swap hands. So that right palm is now planted on the ground or on your yoga block if you have one. Okay, imagine that your arms are a vertical line. So really twist, open up the chest. And then we'll bring the left arm back down to the earth. And a slow 10 count. I want you to straighten up your torso. Let's keep the bottom half of your body as is. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And you bring your feet and legs back together. We're gonna do right arm across the top of your chest. Stretch the shoulders. Okay, maybe you swam over the weekend or not. And switch sides. Let's get the left shoulder. Cool, cool, cool. Let's release that. Let's get the right tricep. So right arm is behind the head. Grab that elbow. Okay, if you want to lean over to the left side, get a little side action, feel free to do so. And then switch sides. So left arm behind the head. Okay, gentle stretch. No need to overdo it. All right, and then let go of that left arm. Let's get some neck action. So grab the left wrist behind your back and then drop the head over to the chicken wing side. Okay, it doesn't really matter what side you start on. We'll hit both. Okay, so really lean in towards the shoulder. And then let's rotate the head back as you look up. Okay, let the front of our necks feel the stretch. Then we're going to gently rotate the head forward. Okay, looking down at our toes on the ground. Excuse me. All right, then bring your head back to neutral and switch sides, dropping the head down to the left side. And if it feels okay for you, you can choose your own pace as you rotate your head. I'm starting to look down to start on this side. I'm rotating back, feeling that stretch towards the front of my neck. Nice. All right, bring your head back to center. Then we're going to do a second stage with the neck. So reach down to the floor with your fingers so you can stretch the front of our necks and then drop your chin to the top of your chest. And then rotate your head to the left like you're listening to your left shoulder or the devil that's on your left shoulder that's whispering secrets. And let's come over to the right. Maybe listen to the other thing in your right shoulder. The angel whispering sweet nothings to you. And then back to the left, we'll do 2 sides each time. And then last time here as you rotate. Okay, relax the head, really let the stretch take over. And then come back to center, and you can bring your head back to neutral. Okay, and we're doing Malasana. So some leg action. So nice medium stance, toes are facing out about 45 degrees. You can support yourself as you come down or leave your hands at namaste at your chest, whatever works well for you. Okay. Maybe if you want to put your elbows into your knees, that's cool too. Maybe go side to side. Okay, do what feels good here. as the YouTube people say, find your flow or whatever. We're going to take one deep breath together. So let's breathe in. Put your hands on your legs, your knees to support as you come on out. Exhale. Nice and easy. So we're standing back up. Let's bring the feet and legs together. We're going to do a standing side stretch. So stand up nice and tall. Bring the arms up top. Give me a nice reach here. And I'm going to start on my right side. So dropping the right arm down. Kicking out the left hip. Okay, just like the sitting version, we're reaching over our head. No kink at the elbow. And then breathing out, reaching further. Okay, pay attention to where that stretch starts at your fingertips, all the way down to your hip. Okay, and as you breathe out here, bring that right arm back up to center or up to top, dropping the left arm down, kicking out that right hip. Remember, you can turn your chin up towards the whatever elbow is on top. And continue to reach, get every last millimeter out of that stretch. And then as you breathe out here, bring that left arm back up to the top. And then we'll bring our hands back to center. And we'll get our hamstrings once again. So let's do a split leg hamstring stretch. I'm going to start on my right. So right leg is out in front, toes are facing forward, your heels are in line. And then we're bringing the arms back up to the top. And let's swan dive over that straight left, I'm sorry, straight right leg. I meant to say, bring the left hip towards the front ankle. Okay, supporting yourself with your hands, whether that's on your shins or on the floor. Maybe you're grabbing your ankle. But keep that front leg straight and strong. Okay, let that right hamstring do its thing. All right, to get out of it, let's bend the front knee and then bring the torso up and then switch sides. So left leg is out in front, left toes are facing forward, arms are up top. And then we're going to swan dive over the straight left leg, calling it correctly this time. And then just like the other side, support yourself with the hands. Drive the right hip towards the front ankle, feeling pinch in the left hamstring. Maybe looking at your toes, hair on your toes. All right, get a little bit deeper into your stretch here for this last moment. Really feel the hamstring. And then let's bend the front knee and come on out of it. And then we'll start our moving sequence. So come towards the front of your mat, feet and legs together, stand up nice and tall. Let's bring the hands up to the top and then swan dive down. Okay, and then bring the hands to your knees, your shins, come up to flat back. And as you exhale here, let's plant both palms on either sides of the feet, come into plank. And then chaturanga down, keeping the elbows at your side as you come into upward dog, pushing the floor away, maybe coming out of the tops of your feet. Okay, come back to plank. You can add in a push up here as we make our way to our first downward dog of the morning. So spread your fingers, push the floor away here, and then we'll bicycle the left knee, or rather bend the left knee as we bicycle our legs, driving the right heel down to the mat. And then switch sides. Let's get the left calf. Seeing how low you can get the heel. Let's do 3 sides each time. So back to the right.
Okay, back to the left. That's 2 full cycles. We'll do 1 last time. Back to the right, showing calves of love. And then last time here, before we start into crescent pose. So let's straighten both legs and bring the feet together behind us. Let's start with the right side this time. So float the right heel up into the air, and then swing the right leg through and plant it in front of you. And then bring the arms and torso up. Okay, that back heel is up and off the mat. We're driving the back heel down. You'll definitely feel that pinch in the left hip. Continue to breathe. And then as you exhale here, bring your hands to heart center and come into prayer twist. So press the left elbow into the right knee. Okay, stack the hands. Right elbow is facing the ceiling. Maybe you're staring at something that's stationary around you. Help you keep that balance. Okay, maybe you're shaking a little. It means your stabilizer muscles are working. We love that. Alrighty, let's come up and out of it. So reach for the ceiling as we turn to crescent pose. Okay, that front quad's feeling nice and happy. Let's bring the arms and torso down, plant both hands. Right leg comes back to plank, and then we're going to chaturanga it down into upward dog. Okay, back to plank. Give me a push up here if you'd like. Back into down dog. And then we're going to pee on the left. So feet and legs together. That left heel comes up into the air. And then we're going to swing it on through and plant it in front of us as we come to crescent pose on this side. Okay, making sure that front knee is tracking over the front ankle. Back leg is straight and strong. That right hip is real happy right now. Bring the hands to heart center and let's do prayer twist on the left. Okay, continue to breathe. We'll exit in 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arms back up to crescent pose. And then as you breathe out here, once again, bring everything back down, plant both palms. Left leg comes back to plank, and then chaturanga down into upward dog. Back to plank, give me the push-up if you like. Back into downward dog. Then we're gonna do our warrior sequence. So feet and legs together. Float the right leg up into the air. And then plant it in front of us. Then as your arms and torso come up, that back heel comes down for warrior 1. Arms front and back for warrior 2. Okay, let's dip back into reverse warrior, planting the left palm, the back leg. Right arm is reached the back of the room. And then come back to warrior 2. Let's do some triangle action. So with the right fingertips, reach as far forward as you can. We can reach no further. Let's drop the right fingertips, the right palm down to the mat. Left palm is up towards the ceiling. Okay, everyone's favorite's coming, the pretzel. So take that left arm and drop it behind your lower back. Reach underneath your right leg with the right arm. And open up the left shoulder and your chest. Turn your chin up. Okay, I'm looking at an acorn in my room. I have no idea what it is, but it looks like an acorn. I have no idea where that came from. But it helps me focus on not my burning quad. And we're going to release in 3, 2, 1. Right palm comes back down to the mat. Left arm is reaching up towards the ceiling. And we're going to pop back up into warrior 2. All right, and dip back into reverse warrior. Don't pay attention to that burning quad. Back to warrior 2. Let's swing that left arm forward and up for warrior 1. And as you bring your arms down, that back heel comes up, plant both palms, right leg comes back, chaturanga down into upward dog. Back to plank, give me a push up here, into down dog. And we're gonna copy paste on the left. So feet and legs together. That left heel comes up into the air. And then swing it on through and plants it in front. Arms come up, back heel comes down for warrior one. You take off this jacket soon. Arms front and back for warrior two. All right, let's dip back into reverse warrior. Okay, give me a nice reach behind you with the left fingertips. Turn back to warrior two. Now let's reach because someone has a nice lemon meringue pie in front of you and you want that pie. Reach, 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 reach. Drop the left hand down. Right fingertips are reaching up towards the ceiling. Turn your chin up towards the ceiling as well, as you mentally prepare for what's to come. Okay, dropping that right arm behind the lower back. Left arm reaches underneath the left leg, grabbing fingertips, palms, wrists, whatever you can do. Very nice. Once again, we're just breathing. Don't hold the breath. We're going to exit in 3, 2, 1. Left palm goes back down to the ground. Right fingertips are reaching up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to pop back into warrior two. Woo! Hell. Back into reverse warrior. Good job, team. Back to warrior two. Stay with me. That left quad is burning. Right arm reaches forward and up for warrior one. And as you breathe out, bring that back heel up, arms come down, plant both palms. Okay, back to plank, chaturanga here, into upward dog. We're gonna hold this upward dog for just a moment, give you a nice push. Bring your turtleneck out of the shell. Back to plank, give me a push up into our last downward dog of the day. Okay. Be proud of what you just done. Everything burns. All right. And from here, I want you to step your feet towards your hand as we come into chair pose. So feet and legs are together. Arms reach up. Give me a straight line from your bottom all the way through your arms to your hands. Okay, elbows are at your ears. Don't let those elbows flare. I'm going to hold this for another 3, 2, 1. Keeping the arms where they are, slowly straighten up your body. We're going to bring the heels off the ground. Maybe rotate towards the camera if you want. I'm going to take the jacket layer off. Getting serious now. Yeah, give me one last reach with the arms here. And then as you bring your heels back down, bring the hands to heart center. We're going to do twisting chair pose on the left. So we're pressing the right elbow into the left knee. And if you notice your bottom's up in the air and your legs are a little straight, bend those knees, get low, like little John. He always tells the truth. All right, come back to center and then reach for the ceiling, back onto the toes. Little Vampire Weekend reference for those that know. Okay, heels up off the ground, reach, 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 reach. Breathe. We're going to hold it for another 3, 2, 1. Heels come down, hands to center. And then let's round it out with twisting chair pose on the right. All righty, come back to center. Last time, back onto the toes. And then once you're on your toes, stop thinking about your toes on the ground, but think about your hands in the air. And we're gonna come down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels come down, hands come to heart center. Okay, we're gonna take about a 45-second water break, bathroom break, window break, whatever you need. Give a Reese another moment or so. Before we do tree, so I'm gonna stand up. I know you're sitting down. All right, so let's get 98% of our weight on our left foot, left leg. Bring the right foot somewhere on your left leg, wherever's comfortable. You can either leave the hands at heart center or raise them up. Okay, don't hold your breath here. And then we're gonna exit in 3, 2, 1. Right leg comes out. I'm gonna shake out the left ankle if you need to. And then let's get our other side. So bring the left leg, foot somewhere on the right leg. Add the arms, wherever is comfortable for you. Controlling the breath. Letting all our stabilizer muscles stabilize. Whew. And then we'll come out in 3, 2, 1. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna shake out my right ankle, and then we can have a seat as we prep for table. So plant the soles of your feet in front of you, palms behind you, then prop yourself up, pressing the pelvis up towards the ceiling. You can drop your head back here. Okay, really stretching the shoulders and the biceps. Really feeling everything on the bottom half of your body as well. Okay, if you want to take it to another level, you can bring your right heel onto your left knee. Okay, maybe switch it up, get the left knee, left foot on the right knee. All right. And then controlling yourself back down, don't crash. Okay, keeping the feet and legs where they are. We're gonna lie down on our backs for bridge. So roll on your shoulders, pushing the floor away with your feet. You can either leave your palms on the floor, maybe clasp your fingertips underneath you. The important part here is pushing the floor away with the feet as evenly as you can. The outside part of your foot down to your heel, and back to the ball of your foot. And then give me one last push, really make it count, feel the glutes, feel the lower back. Push, 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 push. And then one vertebra at a time, come down to the mat. Don't crash, don't rush. Ooh, nice. Then we're gonna stretch the glutes next. So bring the right ankle onto the left knee, make a nice figure 4 with your legs. Then grab your left shin, or maybe your left hamstring if that feels good for you. And begin to engage the right glute. As usual, I'll call out 3 breaths, and with each out breath, relax, let the right glute do its thing. So let's breathe in through the nose. And as you exhale, relax, breathe into the stretch, be mindful of how it feels. All right, number 2, let's breathe in and release. Ooh, hello. All right, last time on this side, let's breathe in. And then nice controlled out breath. Cool, cool, cool. Let's let go of the left knee. Bring the left ankle onto the right quad. And we're reaching and grabbing, engaging the left glute now. And repeat. So let's breathe in through our nose and out through the mouth. And then breathe in and release. Okay, last time, let's inhale. And then controlled out breath. Make it nice and long. Then you let go of that right leg. We're going to stay on our backs for happy baby. So both legs come up in the air. We're going to grab the outside parts of our feet, pulling our knees in towards our underarms. Okay, the inner thighs comes back. Rock side to side. Okay, go easy on it. Don't tip over. But remember to keep on pulling your feet down towards the ground while you massage your spine against your mat. Hopefully you have a good mat. Okay. And then when you let go of your feet, bring your legs back down to the ground. We're gonna hug in our right knee. Enjoy this little stretch here. Kind of feel that on my inner thigh as well. Ooh. Nice. Now grab the outside part of the right knee and pull your right leg over to the left side of your body. The right leg, the right arm extends out to the right as we look towards the right. Okay, we'll pretend like you're wringing out your spine like a wet rag, releasing all that tension. Maybe you rode your bike and ran over the weekend, maybe you didn't. And you're still damp, so you're just wringing yourself out. All right, your last exhale here, really release everything you have on this side. Now let's bring the right leg back over, back to the center position. We're gonna hug in the left knee. Okay, again, be mindful, feel that stretch. Now grab the outside part of that left knee, pulling your left leg over your body. That left arm is reaching out to the left. As you continue to breathe out, just like everything else, breathe into the stretch, breathe into the pose, wringing out the spine. Okay, and then we're gonna bring our left leg back to center. Then we're gonna sit on up. We're gonna continue our spine action. We're gonna come in a cat cow. Like I recommend every week, I'm gonna roll up my mat 4 times where my knees go. We're on all fours, knees and wrists are shoulder distance apart. You can untuck the toes, untuck the feet, and then breathe in as you bring your head and bottom up. Your chest is down. And then exhale, rounding out the back, pushing the floor away. Okay, inhale, head up. Exhale, head down. Okay, inhale, head up. Exhale, bring the head back down. Inhale, head up. Exhale, head down. I think that's 4. We lost count. We'll make this the last cycle. Inhale, head up. Okay, exhale, head down. And then come in a neutral spine. We'll get off our mats. You can unravel it. Let's do pigeon next. So come in a push-up position. And then bring your right foot and plant it behind your left wrist. Let the knees drop down. So your right shin is 90 degrees from the rest of your body. Untuck the back foot, back toes. And just rock back and forth maybe as you settle in. Yeah, we're gonna hang out here for another 30 seconds or so, continuing to relax into it. Another 10 seconds, continue to settle. Maybe you're all the way down, you can relax. We'll add the quad stretch in 3, 2, and 1. And then come back up on your palms, reach back behind you with your left arm. And I'm gonna go for the over the toe variation, pulling in my heel towards my bottom, letting the left quad stretch out. Ooh. Do one last pull with the left arm, then release. Okay, plant both palms in front of you, back to plank. Left foot is planted behind your right wrist. Knees come down. Settling in, untucking the back foot. Ooh. We'll stay here for another 15 seconds or so. Ooh, just letting everything release. All right. And then plant both palms. Let's come up to add the quad. And I'm also doing the over the toe variation for me. Getting the top of the foot as well as we get the right quad. All right, give me one last pull on that foot or reach if you can't grab the foot. And then you can let that right leg back. Let's get off the right, left shin. We're gonna do the hamstring stretch. Ooh. I'm gonna do my left foot first. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna get both sides anyways. Add the yoga block just for fun. So flex the left foot so your toes are facing the ceiling. Bring the right heel in towards your soft tissue. And then reach over that straight left leg, keeping the back of the knee down onto the mat. Okay. The yoga block addition is a nice little thing because it reminds me to flex the foot so I don't cheat. And with each out breath, relax a little bit further, reach a little bit further. Get as much as you can out of the left hamstring. Okay, let's take one last deep breath. And then as you exhale, let's come on up and switch legs. So right leg is out in front, bringing in the left heel. And then reach over your right leg. Once again, where I'm going to flex the foot, toes are facing the ceiling. Back of the right knee is still on the mat. Continuing to breathe, stretching with each out breath. All right, last big breath here. So let's breathe in. And as you exhale, we're going to release that stretch. Okay, and as always, we do both sides individually. We're gonna do both legs together. Heck yeah, we all know I like hamstrings. I'm the master and everyone listens to me. All right, bring the arms up top, flexing both feet. Bring the hands towards the feet or towards the toes. Maybe if you're only at your shins, reach for your ankles. Okay. Pretend like you're trying to bring your face in towards your shins, reducing that distance. I used to like to say, pretend like there's a scratch and sniff sticker on your knees and you're trying to see that fake strawberry scent, or rather smell the fake strawberry scent. Ooh. All right, let's release that stretch. Hamstrings are feeling real happy now. What do we do next? Let's do some hip drops. Hip dips, hip drops. So plant the feet in front of you, a little wider than shoulder distance, and then at your own pace, dropping the knees down to either side. There's no right or wrong, but there is a left and right. Ooh. All right, last time on whatever side you're on, and then last time to the other side. All right, you can bring the knees back up. We're gonna do some child's pose and thread the needle, or different thread the needle. So knees are about as wide as your mat. Forearms are on the mat as well. Resting either your forehead or your temple onto the mat. We're just gonna hang out here for a couple movements. Coming towards the end, not quite the very end. Okay. Now let's do an extended child's pose. Your bottom's up in the air. Maybe you need to reach your arms out a little bit further. Kind of feel this in my lower back. Okay, now we're going to thread the needle. So take that right arm and reach underneath the left arm and reach out towards the left. And then we're going to do 3 cycles. So bring the right hand up towards the ceiling, reach, 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 reach. And then back through the hole you made with your left arm. That's 2. And then back up top. And last time on this arm. So all the way through. Feel that right shoulder. Back up to the top. And on this side, and then back down. So plant the right palm back on the mat. Reach through with the left arm. Okay, up to the top. Take your time here. Really feel the left shoulder. thread that arm or thread that needle rather. Okay, back up top. I think that's 2. And then last time, threading it through. Back up top, last time, really make it count, open up that chest. And then as you bring your left arm back down, let's return to child's pose. All right, we're gonna add some extra side stretch. We all love my sides, or rather, I love my sides. So reach the right arm out to the right, stack the left hand over your right hand. Engage the left lat, left side of your body. Okay, come back to neutral or back to center. And then bring your left arm out to the left, stacking the right hand over the left, help the left hand. And let's make it an active stretch, so really get a little bit further with the reach with the right arm. Cool, 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 cool. Come back to a neutral child's pose. And I want you to think about everything you did today, or maybe set the intention for the rest of the week. Now your big out breath here, come forward out of child's pose, rotate onto your back. Okay. Into the full body destroyer or corpse pose. Letting the legs relax down, arms are at your sides. You can close your eyes here. We're gonna go for a full 90 seconds. I won't say anything, but do a body check. Maybe start from the top to the bottom. That was about 90 seconds. You can kind of maybe wiggle your fingers and toes, shift around a little bit. And then reach above you with your arms, point the toes at the bottom. Give me a nice morning stretch. Maybe like you're pretending to streamline off the wall, whatever works best for you. Or wriggle side to side. And then roll on to one side. Rest your face and your head right on your hands. Just take a couple breaths here, a couple moments for yourself. Whichever arm is on top, plant that palm firmly on the mat or the ground and push yourself back up into cross-legged position. And returning to where we started from. Sitting up nice and tall. Okay, plug the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. We're gonna do 3 breaths to close it out. You can ohm with me or not, whatever you're comfortable with. Just give me a nice audible exhale. So let's breathe in through the nose and breathe out with some sound. Oh. All right, breath number 2. Let's breathe in through the nose and breathe out with some sound. Oh. All right, last time here. Let's breathe in and breathe out with some sound. Oh. Let's bring your hands to Namaste at heart center. And you can repeat after me if you'd like. May you have clear and kind intention. Let's raise our hands to our foreheads. May you have clear and kind thoughts. Let's bring our hands to our lips. May you have clear and kind communications. And back to our hearts. And as always, the light in me celebrates and honors the light in all of you. Namaste, my friends. I'm going to pause your watches.